Taurus, what was your person's last thought of you? All right. This person's last thought of you, Taurus, is your beauty. Okay. How beautiful you look. How beautiful you are inside and out. All right. I didn't deserve your kindness. Okay. So this person thought about how beautiful you are as a person, as a human being. The things that you say, the things that you do, this person find you to be adorable. I'm ending my situation. So this person was thinking a lot about how they need to end something in order to be with you, because they do not want to lose you, Taurus. All right. You keep me on my toes when I'm slipping. So this person can feel like you are a very vital part of their life, their existence almost. They feel like you are very supportive, or you have been very supportive throughout it all. They feel something about a name or something like that. All right, a name change. So they could have thought about like marriage, okay, either changing your name or something like that. I don't have all the details figured out, but I do know who I want to be with. So this person was thinking a lot about, like I said, like some type of name change or something like that. So they may not know like the wins, the hows, you know, what change do they need to make. However, they do know that you are the person that they want to be with. You are the person that they are willing to sacrifice it all for and with. Okay. Vital. I just keep hearing that. Okay. I miss working with you. Like you are a vital piece to their puzzle. Okay. Yeah. So they thought a lot about how they miss being with you. All right, your self-love and self-growth is what I find beautiful. So this person just see you as a beautiful human being. They feel like you are very beautiful. They feel like you also speak up for your beliefs. Like you speak up not only for yourself, but for other people. This person just see you as the ideal partner, a role model. So they feel like you will be a good mother, a good father. Okay, like you are a role model or something like that in your community. I can't hide nothing from you. They feel like you are very wise. They feel like you know when they are hurting or when they are going through something. All right. We could have took our time, right? This person is feeling pressured, a little anxious about a decision with you, something that they need to do. They could be feeling anxious about, I'm sorry I made you feel like you wasn't important to me. So they want to change that. They thought a lot about how they want to change that, how they want to let you know that you are important to them, and that they want you and they want this connection. All right. Even though we're physically apart, I am always with you. So this person definitely do still feel like tied to you. And you're like literally adorable. They feel like their family adore you. Their friends like you. Positive energy, positive vibes. They feel like you are a very positive person. There's a lot of positive light. And I'm trying to put some land in your name. So with this message, this is giving you their last name. This is you taking their last name, or them taking your last name, or something like that, and just taking care of you. And this can also be starting a business together, but they can actually want to give you some land, like, you know, create like a family or something. I'm upset at the fact that we're not together. So this person thought a lot about how they want to be with you, and how their mind is made up now that they need to, you know, take some sort of action, to call to action type of thing, right? Talk to me, I got your back. So yeah, call to action. So this person is going to reach out to you. I love you and I want to be with you. And this will be what they're going to say is that I love you and I want to be with you. And will you be mine? Right? So that was their thoughts, is how beautiful you are, like how kind you are, how they're making a fool out of themselves by, you know, painting a different picture of you. So yeah, they have very positive thoughts of you, Taurus. Okay, so that's you guys reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, Leos, welcome in. So what is your person's last thought of you guys, Leos? So their last thought of you is how you guys could need to take a break. All right. In order for me to focus, I have to push you away. So this person thought about how you guys need to take a break so that they can focus on something else, someone else. This can be somebody that they have a family with, or this can be their actual family. Okay. This can be them needing to work extra hours because they have to financially support someone. So they may need to financially support their mother, their brothers, okay, their sisters, so siblings or something like that. But they need to focus on something else. All right. This person did think about how that will look, like how will your relationship with them look. And they could feel like you're not ready for that. So you may not be ready to be a wife, or you may not be ready to be a husband, is what this person thought about. It's like, do you understand the hood? So if you're not from the hood, do you understand the hood? Okay. I still watch everything you do. So this person thought a lot about how will you fit into their story, and they can also be watching your story. So they can be watching you here and there as well. All right. I'm still in love with my karmic, right? So the karmic can be a third party. The karmic can also be a lifestyle. This can be things that your person do not want to change. This can also be false beliefs. So it doesn't have to be a third party. It could be a third party, but it does not have to be. It could just be things that this person has not let go. All right. So it's hard for them to stay away from you. So the thing is, I just was working on you guys reading, and then I just went blank, right? So I feel like in the mix of them working with you, I feel like this person could be hot and cold. 1 minute they were for sure this is what they wanted to do. They were all in. You guys could have went as far as saying, let's move in together, right? Only for them to turn around and completely change. I'm just getting like this person could have completely changed routines. Okay, 1 minute they were texting you, good morning, baby girl, or good morning, babe, to no text at all. Something changed. But let's see what changed. Hearing their finances changed, their time changed, or something like that. I'm in too deep to walk away, right? So something about their finances, their time could have changed. This can also be them being with the karmic. So a third party could have came back into their life. All right, did you really have to block me? Okay, so like your reaction to something that they've done could have made this change happen as well. I don't understand you. One day you love me, the next day I'm blocked. So this could be them thinking this about you, is that you could have turned cold. Maybe you were on and then you were off, but the dynamic in your connection changed because some type of circumstance outside of you guys changed. It was more than I can handle is what I'm hearing. All right, I'm afraid to lose you. It's hard to enjoy something you didn't work for. So this person feel like it's not set in stone with you. They feel like they don't know if you're in with them for the long haul. All right, I felt like this before, and boy was I wrong. They feel like they don't really know if you are there to stay. Like, are you down for me, like my ex is? Like, my ex, she was with me for freaking 8-10 years and went through this and this and this with me. Can you do the same with me? Is that something that you can do? I'm not really sure about that. So this person is so afraid to leave their comfort zone, right? And that is what's hard for them. Like, if this is somebody that is into gangs and things like that, this person is going to be into a gang at like 60. All right, it's going to be hard for them to retire because they're so committed to it. All right, I spent hours on your page looking for clues, and I have to hide the way I feel about you. So this person is looking to see if you're looking to see what they're doing. They're checking on you to see if you're checking on them, and if you're posting anything that's going to tell them where you are in the world. So some of you can be traveling, but this can also be like them trying to figure out like, what are you doing when you're not around them? Okay. The reason they feel like they have to hide the way they feel about you, Spirit, clarify, because all right, another one and another one. Okay. Now, the reason they have to hide the way they feel about you is because they want this to remain a secret. They want this to remain a mystery. You have no idea how much I care about you. So they don't want you to know because they don't want you to know how much they care about you. When I see angel numbers, I think of you. So they don't want to be awakened. They want to stay asleep. They don't want to be awakened. They don't want this to be real. They do not really fully want to come to terms with you and them possibly being more. All right, for some weird reason. Okay, the time we spend apart will make our love grow stronger. So they also don't want to breadcrumb you or gaslight you in any way right now. They don't want to gaslight you. So I can't explain why I love you the way I do, and this is getting harder by the minute. So them acting like nothing is going on, it's getting harder because this is not no normal situation. This is spiritual connection, and it's time for this person to grow up, and they're trying to refuse that. So again, if this is a street person, this person plans to remain in the streets, on the streets, for a very long time, but that's not what they are meant to do. Okay, so it's kind of like you came in to kind of help them get back on the path that was set for them, not the path that they chose. And that is why I say, no, we don't have free will. Like, we have free will to a certain extent, because yeah, if this person could choose, they would choose to come home once they're done outside. They would choose a different life, but that's not the life that was set out for them. So you are a part of their path, and they are aware of that. They just do not want to acknowledge it. At the end of the day, they don't want to acknowledge it. All right. So that is what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. Last thought of you, Scorpio. So this person last thought about what you are doing, so they may not be talking to you. You guys may be in no contact. This person was thinking about what you are doing. Okay, how many times are you going to walk away only to call me back? So yeah, they were definitely thinking about what you can be doing. They were thinking about some type of show that you guys were watching, just getting some type of show or something that you guys were doing, or something that you used to do, or something like that. Yeah, so my nights don't feel the same since you left me. So yeah, they definitely was thinking a lot. Their last thoughts was definitely regarding like what you guys used to do together, possibly like the places that you guys used to go or something like that, the food you used to cook for them. They think a lot about the dates that they either took you on or the dates that they want to take you on. All right, you may need cheat again. So some type of date, all right? This person could be talking, so for some of you, this person could be talking to somebody else. But for majority of you, they're not, because they still want you, all right? So I feel like somebody want them, and I feel like this can be an ex, but I feel like this ex, they're trying to stay away from this person. If you're their ex, they're trying to stay away from you because they're trying not to cheat on their current person. But if you're not their ex, then I feel like they have an ex that want to deal with them, but they're not trying to deal with that person because they're trying to be available for when you guys start talking again. They made me believe I was worthless. So this ex could have made them believe they were like not worthy of love, or they could also feel like that with you. But I feel like for the most part, this person is thinking about like the times that you guys shared. I need to get to know you better. So yeah, you guys could be a new connection for them. All right, this person want to pick you up, so they're thinking about picking you up in their car or some type of new car they could have got or something like that. I care too much about what others think. So this person could possibly want to pick you up in their car, but they want their car to look nice or something like that, because I'm also getting something about a car or a car ride or something in that nature. So yeah, they're thinking about some type of car ride that you guys take, or like they want to take with you or something. Get out of your head and let me fix it. So you made me cheat again. So yeah, this person, if they did, if they were hanging around other people, or you suspect that they were talking to somebody else, they definitely stopped talking to this person. So it says, I'm trying my best to understand you. Okay, so I can't explain. Y'all was eating popcorn, and I was trying not to swallow the little piece of popcorn things, the little kernels, or however you say those. I was trying not to swallow it, and I think I did. I'm like, I'm in my head like, oh shoot, I done messed up. So it was like got stuck somewhere up in here. But anyways, I just got distracted. So they can feel like when they think about you, they get distracted or something in that nature. I'm hearing they're distracted by your beauty. So you don't fit their lifestyle though. They feel like there's something that they do in there. I feel like for work. So for some of you, they do something for work that would not fit with the type of person that you are, or like the type of things that you do or something like that. Like they just feel like it just wouldn't, something about this wouldn't make sense. So they were just thinking about that. Like something about your connection would not make sense. Okay. You can't keep coming in and out of my life. All right, you want to start calling when you think I'm moving on. So that is a specific message for somebody. They feel like you got them wrapped around your little finger, and your person is not really liking that. All right. You remind them of somebody like their grandmother, their grandfather, somebody that was really important to them. Somebody that they had a lot of respect for. Okay. This person had a lot of respect for this person. And yeah, they were tripping. Like they know that they should have never acted the way they were acting with you. This person shouldn't have been so indecisive. They feel like they were very indecisive, and they shouldn't have been that way. They feel like they should have made a clear decision, and also they should have spoke up. But they also said that the words just would not come out, because like literally I'm like, whoa. Wow, I had a message in mind, but I never sent it. So yeah, the words would not come out. This person wanted to tell you something, but the words just wouldn't come out. So that is basically what your person is thinking about. They're thinking about the time we spend apart will make our love grow stronger. They're thinking a lot about how they're processing you guys not speaking, and they're thinking about what you're doing. Like, what are you doing? They could also be on your page, like, right now. Okay, wow. Did you really have to block me? Some of y'all can have this person blocked and they could have made a fake page, or they could be, you know, trying to get back on your page or something like that. But they're just looking at like your pictures, your photos and stuff like that, and trying to figure out if they can see a future with you. All right, so that was your person's last thoughts of you, Scorpio. All right, so your person wanted to call you, okay, or this person, you guys had a heated argument or something in that nature. Something about a phone here. I'm seeing something about a phone. So you and this person could have had a heated argument or something like that. I can't explain why I love you as much as I do. So what this person last thought about is the conversation that you guys had. When you guys had this conversation, what this person's mind went to is the why. Why do I put up with this? Why am I still doing this? Why am I still here? All right, I need to get to know you better. So the more this person is getting to know you, the more they're seeing that they love you and things like that. But they're also seeing red flags about you. Get out of your head and let me fix it. So yeah, this person is seeing like red flags about you. And they're wondering, how much can a person take? Okay, I don't like the distance between you. How much can they take? How much of this, I'm hearing disrespect, can they take? Okay, how much discomfort can one person take? How much suffering do I need to do in order for you to know that I want to be here with you? In order for you to know that this is what I choose, this is what I've chosen. All right, you haven't been through what I've been through. I've been through like a lot, like you haven't been through that. And I don't want to see no comments saying, oh, well, it's not me, it's this person and this. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. And this is what I'm picking up on. This is what your person thoughts are. So put it where you feel it fits, but keep in mind that this is not a personal reading. So take what you feel resonate, leave the rest. But yeah, how this person is thinking and feeling all in one is that they feel like they need a break, but they cannot take a break. All right. Why do I have to say it when you know how I feel? All right. So yeah, they feel like, you know, you want them to do something that they aren't, that they've already showed you. Okay. I've left them alone, or I put that down or something like that. I feel like I'm no good for you. Okay. So this person can also feel like they're messed up. They feel like you both can be like toxic, because I definitely feel like they feel like you're toxic as well. Like they feel like you both can possibly just be toxic. Like the whole situation is toxic. Did you really have to block me? Like they don't like the leaving and coming and going and not knowing if you're gonna be here tomorrow. They don't like that. All right, we view I said we view love in two different ways. Okay, so how they love, it may not be enough for you. That's their thoughts, is that it may not be enough for you. And what you want, and they just want to be happy. But how you love and how they love is different. Your love language is different. But at the same time, they don't want to lose you, because they actually do love you. They really do love you. And this is why they put up with as much as they do. All right, how many times are you going to walk away only to call me back? So they're tired of this. They're tired of being so confused. They're tired of you coming and going. All right, you made me cheat again, coming and going. 1 minute you guys are on, next minute you're off, and this is what they're thinking about. They're not only just blaming you. They're putting the blame on themselves as well. And what they're saying is that pretty much, how much more? Like, when are we going to be happy? When are we going to get to this happy place that everybody's talking about? When are we going to get to this happy place like on Disney Channel. Like, when are we going to get there? Because I want to get there. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this same thing that keep happening all over again, all the time. Blase, blase. All right, my lifestyle is stressing me out. Like, not only their lifestyle stressing them out, they may not be financially stable, not as much as they want to be, okay? This person is also stressed out about a lot that they feel they've missed in life. A lot of what they feel they lack, okay? So they're thinking a lot about their life. They may feel like they need to learn more. They may feel like they need to, make more money. If they don't have children, they feel behind in that area. This person feels behind, and they don't only blame you for this, but they blame themselves. And not only that, they just feel like, I'm ready to move forward. Like, I want some action, like the Chariot here. Like, let's get the ball rolling. When is it going? When am I going to be in this happy place? Like, the way I think about you is toxic. So their thoughts, not only just about you, is negative and positive, but it's also about their life. I'm happy to be here, but I wish I had a family. I'm happy to be here, but I wish I owned a business. So I'm happy that we are in a relationship, but I wish we were married. So it's like this person's thoughts, their last thought of you is just like needing change. And where does that change start? Right? So that's what I got for Geminis. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. All right, so I'm hearing we need to make a plan. We need to come up with a plan, and we need to do this fast. What are we doing, Virgo? What are we doing? How many times are you going to walk away only to call me back? So what are we doing, Virgo? We coming, we going, what we doing? You stand with me, what you doing? So your person is at this point where they want to plan. They can want to plan out their life with you. They can want to plan out a wedding with you. They can want to plan out having children with you. This person wants a plan, though, in place. That makes sense, okay? Did you really have to block me? So stop leaving, Virgo. Stop leaving me. Stop coming back and leaving me. Stop playing with my heart like this, okay? It's hard to stay away from you. So this person thought about how y'all need to come up with a plan because it's hard for them to stay away from you. Okay, you guys are always fighting or something like that. They feel like you guys are always fighting, or there's always some type of disturbance in your relationship. But at the same time, they feel like you guys always come back together, all right? I need to get to know you better, all right? So that can be what this person is planning to do, is to get to know you a little bit better, planning a future with you, okay? Our age gap is starting to get to me. So they can feel like you're not mature, or they're not being mature about the situation or something like that, and they need to be more mature. All right, this is getting harder by the minute. Yeah, to stay away from you is getting harder. They could have planned on staying away from you and they just can't. But I feel like this person is thinking a lot about wanting a future with you. In order for me to focus, I have to push you away. So in order for them to focus, they have to push you away. So they could have blocked you. So they could have came up with a plan that, after I block Virgo, or after I distance myself from Virgo, this is what I want. Or maybe I should do this, and then Virgo is going to do this. I feel like if they did put a plan in place that you and them did not come up with, this could be like a separation, them wanting a little space or something like that. If that is the case, I feel like this person plan is to figure out their next move. I'm still in love with my karmic. So you could be a karmic. They can be a karmic. They can feel like you're a karmic. They can have another person or something in that nature. They feel like you're their karmic. And they try to leave you. Okay? They tried to leave you alone. They feel like you guys are their karmic, okay? It's hard to stay away from you. They feel like you're their karmic. They feel like you guys have karmic ties. All right, you remind me of all the good moments I shared with my dad. All right, could have been their mom or something like that. I'm doing bad and I don't want to talk about it. All right, they could have thought about a lot about how they want to fix their life before they come back into your life or be around you or something like that. Whew, back. Okay. All right, so yeah, they could be going through something in their life. This is something that they were thinking about. Okay, so it's hard to enjoy something you didn't work for. So yeah, your person is thinking a lot about how they want to fix their life, okay? And they want you a part of their life. They're thinking about how they want you a part of their life. They want to fix their life, and they kind of want to go from there. They want to know if you want to be a part of their life and how you're going to be a part of that. Get out of your head and let them fix it. Yeah, they want to fix whatever is the problem. Okay, if this person has not been talking to you, it is because they're planning. All right, I'm trying my best to understand you. They're trying their best to understand what will work for this connection, what will work for you, what will work best for the both of you and not just them. I still believe my karmic is my true love. They feel like you're a karmic and they feel like you're their true love. And for some of you, you may be a karmic. But they may think you're a soulmate, something like that. All right, I care too much about what others think. I feel like this person do not feel this way anymore. My karmic won't let me go, so they feel like you won't let them go. For some of you, there could be somebody else here, and this can be why this person needs a plan, okay? But they just want to plan out their life so that they can make better choices, okay? They feel like you're bad for their health, but at the same time, they're afraid to lose you. And isn't that so confusing? You remind me of all the good moments I shared with my mom. Yeah, so their mom, their dad, you're not the only lonely one. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they feel like they need to make better decisions in life, period. And they need to come up with a plan to do that. So if they're staying away from you, that's a part of their plan to figure out where you guys should be and how long things will take, because I do feel like they feel like you are the person that they're in love with. And yeah, that's what your person was last thinking about, Virgos. So this person, Sagittarius, they last thought about reaching out to you. I feel like this person has been rereading your messages to kind of figure out where to pick up. Where should they even pick up? What should they even respond to? Should they text or should they call? All right. We're not talking yet. We talk every day. You get it? So they feel like you guys share a spiritual connection. I need you to focus on yourself. So this person, your person, Sagittarius, their last thought of you all right. So Sagittarius, your person's last thought of you is reaching out to you. But where do they start? What should they say? Okay, for some of you, it's been so long, they don't know what to say. They don't know how to go about connecting with you. They don't know if they should text you. They don't know if they should call you. Another thing is, this person is still feeling financially, I'm hearing financially, spiritually connected to you, okay? They still feel a strong pull towards you. They can still feel like you are talking to them through music, through TV shows, through text messages. Like, they still feel very spiritually connected to you in some way. For some of you, financially connected to you. When you win, they feel like they win. So this person feel like they share a very spiritual connection with you. However, They're thinking about what you guys need to do right now, and that is focus on yourselves for right now. They're feeling like they will love to reach out to you. They will love to talk to you, but right now may not be the time. And this is why they want you to focus on them, on yourself. All right. Or they can also be focused on themselves right now. So you both need to focus on yourself so that you guys can both grow. Okay. Because they feel like when you win in life, you're also winning for them. All right. I'm jealous of your ex. You hurt my ego. So this person is jealous of a connection before them. They're jealous of a connection that they know about. This person can be thinking about what you could have done or you do with other people that you have been with, and they don't like that. They can also not like hearing about these other people or something that you could have said about these other people. They're not going to reach out to you until they're ready for a commitment, or until you're ready for a commitment. And for some of you, it's them that is not ready for a commitment because they have yet to learn an important lesson that is going to benefit the both of you later on. And they are aware of that. They feel like they're still learning important lessons. Okay, so this can be learning patience. This can be learning how to deal with you or something in that nature. They're learning to deal with their wounds, and you cannot be around when they do this. So this person is aware of kind of where their emotions are. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry this news is going to hurt you. So for some of you, they could have ended up back with an ex, one that you can know about, somebody that you can possibly be jealous of, and that is the news that is going to hurt you. All right, you've been through more than most of us, so they can feel like you've been through a lot, but I also feel like your person feels like they have been through a lot, and they could have been through a lot with this ex or something in that nature. They're not as confident as they come off, and they're not as sure about this relationship as they come off as well. So that's what your person is like. That was their thoughts. Like, they're not confident. You say you want me, but you won't leave your karmic alone. So they can feel like you have not made a decision. You are somebody else have not made a decision. It can also be them that haven't made a decision as well. And this can be why they need you to focus on yourself so that they can focus on themselves and kind of figure out where they want to be, because I don't feel like your person actually know exactly where they want to be at all times. Okay. And this could be something that they're literally working on. They're working on releasing their false beliefs, which could be that someone else is their twin or soulmate or something like that. And you're one as well. I never meant to hurt you. I feel like this is something that you guys can be aware of. And this is something that this person is not doing intentionally, but they're doing it. So there is somebody else here. All right. I wasn't shown how to love, not the type of love you're looking for. All right. I have a lot of healing to do before I can be with you. So yeah, this person is still going through the motions. They don't feel ready to be in a relationship with you. They could also feel like you deserve better than what they're willing to offer or what they have to offer you. So Sagittarius, that was your person's last thought of you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. So somebody is ready to apologize to you. So their heart is open to talking to you. This can be a friend. This can be a family member. This can also be somebody that you just haven't talked to in a long time. This can also be an ex of yours that you have not talked to in a long time. So it says, I'm ready to call you mine, but I feel like this person is just ready to call you. They're ready to talk to you. They're ready to work things out. They're ready to move forward. I'm hearing get an understanding. So this person is ready to get an understanding with you. All right, I'm pulling up to your mama house. So yeah, this person is ready to see you. Okay, they're ready to take some type of risk with you or on you or something or about you. I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me. So they're at this point where they're thinking about how you didn't give up on them. All right, yeah, they're ending some type of situation that they've been in. This can be with another lover. Okay, they're ending that situation because they're ready to be with you. This person is, even though we're physically apart, I am always with you. Yeah, this person is sure. This person is very sure about you. And this was their last thoughts. Their last thoughts is how they want to see you, how they want to be with you, and how they just want to come see you. How they could want to also marry you. How they also have been telling people about you. This could be like friends that they've been... This can be like friends that your person has been telling people about you as well. Trying to organize these cards. Okay. They've been telling people that they are ready to go to war to get you back. Talk to me, I got your back. So yeah, this person has been telling people that they're ready to go to war to kind of get you back. Your person's last thoughts of you is just coming back together, getting you back, being with you, moving forward, not allowing your past situation to destroy moving forward. Okay, it's something about the ugly truth, okay, that they could want to tell you about or something like that. We're getting closer to union. How long are you going to keep me waiting? So you could be waiting for the truth from them. And I feel like they're getting ready to tell you the truth. They're definitely getting ready to tell you the truth. I'm sorry I made you feel like you wasn't important to me. Yeah, they're getting ready to tell you the truth to why they were making you feel like this. What was keeping them from you? It could have been another person here. So it could have been a third party. You're the only person that they want now. You're the only one that they can see themselves being with now. At first they couldn't see it, but now they can see it. Go back to the day you met me. What happened that day? So something very significant was important about the time that you guys spent or met each other. There could have been something about the stars, the moons, or something like that that was very important. Okay, this person could talk to their ancestors, or they have been talking to their ancestors and just getting a lot of knowledge about you and about this connection. So with them talking to their ancestors, their mind is now made up on what they need to do to have a successful relationship, okay, with you, because you are the person that they think about. I hope it's not too late for us. Yeah, they're ready to make it right. What was that? I was about to say Capricorn. I literally think I just be saying Capricorn because Cancer, Capricorn, same thing, difference. But yeah, your person is just thinking about, their last thought was just thinking about reaching out to you, and you know, they don't care who you with. They don't care who you're with. They don't care who you been with. They just want to be with you, and they want to kind of just move forward from there, right? So that's what I got for Cancers. Hope you guys enjoyed. This person could feel forced by you, forced to do something that you want them to do, agree, make some type of agreement that you see fit for you guys. And that's something that they may not want to do because they could have a child. There could also be them just not wanting to grow up and do whatever it is that you want them to do with you or something like that. But they could have a child with somebody that you want them to leave alone, and they just cannot do that. This is not something that's easy for them to do. They also thought a lot about how if you love them, you will understand the situation. You will understand why they cannot do what you want them to do, or why they cannot be where you want them to be. All right, this person feels like you're not being patient and understanding with what they are going through in their life. Okay, They feel a disconnection from you. They feel like you guys are putting the relationship at risk of failing. Like they feel like you guys are not thinking about what's important here. Why do you only believe the negative things I say? Like, yeah, they feel like you are not thinking about the importance of what you guys are trying to build. So some of you could want to invest some type of money in something. You want to make some type of investments, but they feel like right now is not the time. So one of you could want to get married, the other one want to buy a house, or one of you, you know, want to be friends, the other one don't want that. All right, I plan to make my way towards you. So even though this person is like still possibly talking to their baby mom, their baby dad, or possibly still doing something else, it may not be in a way that you see. Like they may not be romantically involved with this person, romantically attracted to this person, but that's not what you see and that's not what you think, okay? I can't trust this connection even though there are signs all around. So they can just not feel ready to be in like marriage or something like that. Are you sure you're ready for union? Yeah, they're not ready. Somebody is not ready, and this is something that they possibly have shared with you, or this is something that they possibly did not share, or they're just not being open and like honest about it, but their actions are telling you that they're not ready for that. So if you guys are in a relationship, this person is showing you that they're not ready to be a husband, or they're not ready to be a wife, but you're not kind of taking a hint, and it's kind of like you putting everything at risk because they feel like you shouldn't force them to say it. All right, I wish I made better choices. Like, yeah, this person wish that they could tell you this, or they told you this. They wish that they could have told you this. Okay, what was I supposed to do? So they chose themselves. Okay, I need you to focus on yourself. Yeah, this person chose themselves, so they need you to focus on yourself. My heart is in two places at one time. This is not just talking about a third party. This is talking about what they want, their desires in you. Okay, they want to be with you, but they also want to do something else. So their thoughts is just like, what are you going to do? Are you going to be here, or are you going to do what, you know, what feels right to your heart? Like, what are your plans? Like, what are you going to do? And they don't know how to tell you that they're in between, but their actions is telling you that. So this person is making plans without you. They're making, and it's not like they're trying to be shady. No, they're trying to, you know, keep the ball rolling. And if you roll with it, then y'all both rolling. But if you not, then at least I started this. Okay, so if this is a business, it's like, I want you to be in on this business, but if you're not, at least I already started filling out the paper and I only put my name on there. Something like that. Why do I feel like I want to settle down? So yeah, they're not ready for that. They're not ready to be fully committed to you. All right. This person could take marriage very serious. So if this is about marriage, this person take marriage very serious. Okay. Meaning, this is not going to be a wife who decides to live miles away from her husband. This is not going to be a wife who has children outside of her marriage. So this person takes everything as a whole into consideration when planning, and you're like, this is their thoughts. You're like, this is their thoughts. They think that you feel like we'll get there eventually when we get there, type of thing. So whatever they're planning, whatever they're doing, they don't feel like you feel it's important as much as they feel like something else is important. So you guys are not on the same page with future plans, and that is something that they are thinking about, and that is something that they're not telling you, Libras. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. All right, Capricorn. So this person's last thought of you is working. Okay, this could have been working with you. On a relationship, this can also be going into business with you, but working. They can also be thinking about just working and possibly putting this relationship on pause, okay? Possibly taking some time to themselves so that they can work and focus and get things in order and just make some things happen, okay? This person is also really concerned about a health scare. It could be you, it could be their mother, somebody older, it could be your mother or something like that. This person feels like you're not understanding the importance of what they have to put first, and it's a health concern, either with them, somebody in their life, your mother, their mother, father, whoever. Somebody in their life needs more attention, and they feel like you are coming off as like needy and not supportive. All right, I care too much about what others think. With this, they can feel like you are caring a bit too much about what other people are saying and thinking. You're not the only lonely one. Yeah, they feel like I'm gonna be honest. They feel like, why are you trying to sleep with me right now when you know my mom is sick, or when you know so-and-so is in a hospital? They feel like you are craving sexual attention at the wrong time, and like, I have other things going on. This person is like, I have other things going on, and you're not being supportive. They don't feel like they have your support, your full support. I need to get to know you better. Like, this person is not liking this side of you. They're not liking this side of you because they feel like this is a side of you they never seen, but you guys also never been put in a situation like this, so of course they never seen it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you have no idea how much I care about you. So it's like they feel like I do care about you, like I love you, I care about you, I'm with you, I'm thugging it out with you. However, something else needs my attention, and I need your support. They feel like you need to support them. I spent hours on your page looking for clues, like, how can I make this known to you that I care about you, that I'm here for you, that I'm not doing nothing, that I'm not being shady. I need your support, all right? Since you came into my life, I'm changing and I don't like it. So this person just feels like you're not being supportive. Okay, and they're not really liking that. They feel like they're taking on a lot, all right? How many times are you going to walk away only to call me back, okay? So it's like their friends and family can be saying, like, especially if you guys are married, they're saying that person don't love you, because if they did, they wouldn't treat you like that, or they wouldn't keep coming and going like that, all right? I don't like the distance between us. They don't understand you right now. And this is what they're thinking about, how they don't understand you. It's hard to stay away from you. You have no idea how much they care about you, because they would have been left you alone if they didn't care about you. This is what your person is saying. Okay, I'm committed to them, but my heart still wants you. Why is that? So for some of them, they could be committed to somebody else, but I'm also getting their commitment has changed. What they can give you right now has changed, and they feel like you're not being supportive. So that was their last thoughts. It's just, you're not being supportive, you're not being understanding. And if they are with somebody and they have not got a divorce, or they haven't left that person, but you guys keep sleeping with each other, they feel like you should understand that that person is going through something. So their person, if you a side piece, their person could be sick. Their person could have went to jail. Their person could be suffering from some type of health issues, and they just feel like, okay, I want to be there for this person, but I need you to be there for me. So they need you to be there for them while they be there for their husband, their wife, their main thing, their boyfriend or girlfriend. And you should be more understanding about what's going on, because that's serious. Okay, so whatever situation y'all in, take whatever resonate, leave the rest. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, so Aries, your person's last thought of you is the vibe. Like, you guys vibing and pretty much the intimacy you guys share and how they want to make a baby or something like that with you. This person has positive thoughts of you. Okay, their thoughts are very positive about you, Aries. All right, so we said we will be together in this lifetime. So again, this person's thoughts, their last thought of you was very positive. They thought a lot about ending life with you. They thought a lot about what would that look like? What does that mean? They went kind of into fantasy land. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces. But this person went a lot into like a fantasy world, a fantasy life. It's kind of like they seen you, they dreamed of you, they dreamed of the perfect place to get married, who would be there, who they would invite. They can stay up late night, possibly ordering like baby clothes or something like that, because they see a very bright future with you, Aries. All right, you keep me on my toes when I'm slipping. So this person feel like you are a blessing. They feel like you understand them when other people do not understand them. Okay, it didn't need to be forced. Okay, what's real doesn't need to be forced. Thank you for saving me from my karmic. Okay, so what's real don't need to be forced. They don't have to force anything with you. And that's something that this person thought about, is how they don't have to force things with you. I no longer care about what others think of us. So they could have at one point in time thought about what other people would say about dating someone like you. And when I say someone like you, this can be age, this can be race, this can be culture, this can be like status. I'm getting big on status. It's status. So people could have talked about like your status or like something like that. And I feel like your person, they thought a lot about what people were saying, because you don't have as much as their ex or somebody like that. Either you don't look like them or you don't have some type of status or something. Yeah, I miss working with you. So it's about like status. And when you guys were converting to being in a relationship, they felt like, you know, what does that look like? And how it should look. And could it look like me and my ex? Now they don't care. Now it's like they can actually see a future with you. And that's what they're thinking about. That was their thoughts. Is like they can actually see a future with you. My ancestors told me about you. So yeah, they feel like they can see a future with you. They feel protected with you. I'm ready to call you mine. Like they're ready to call you theirs, because they can see like literally life with you, a future life. I'm hearing checkmate. All right, you don't have to be rude to get your point across. So I don't know, I'm hearing checkmate, so that may mean something for you guys. And then, will you marry me? So they thought a lot about marriage. They thought a lot about you guys being together. I'm upset at the fact that we're not together. So they could be upset at the fact. I don't feel like they're upset. I feel like they think a lot about how you guys could be. And somebody could be upset at the fact that they're not together. That they chose you, that you're the person that they choose to be with. Somebody could be upset about them choosing to be with you, okay? So they thought a lot about that. They thought a lot about your future, how they want to marry you, how they could want to have a baby with you, and what that looked like, how supportive you have been, and how much of yourself you have given to them, okay? So that is you guys reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, okay? So what was your person's last thought of you? Okay, Pisces, your person's last thought of you was game changing. All right, something that you said or something that you have done has been a game changer. For some it can be positive, but for some it was more in a negative way. This person could be sad about something that you have said or something that you have done. Okay, so you haven't been through what I've been through. So this person can feel like, you know, you don't understand where I'm coming from. You don't understand the impact that you have on my life in what you have just did. Okay, I'm scared to admit I miss you. So this person's last thought was that I love you, I miss you, but I have to stay away from you, Pisces. This person is thinking about how they have to stay away from you and why it's so hard. Okay, so they still want you. They're saying why it's so hard. Okay, it's hard for them to stay away from you. Okay, get out of your head and let me fix it. Okay, so this person is sitting with their emotions, and they're trying to rationalize something like that. They're trying to make sense of an emotion that they feel for you. All right. I'm trying my best to understand you. Yeah, they're trying their best to understand some sort of emotion that they feel for you. Because they don't fully understand it. All right, I have stories I haven't shared with you. This person haven't shared how hurt they have been and how you have reopened some type of wound. Yeah, you remind me of my grandma. So they may not have good memories with this person, or there's some type of wound that you have opened that reminds them of someone in their past. When I think of you, it's bittersweet. Yeah, they don't feel like you understand the impact that you have on their life. Okay, they also can feel like you don't care, like it's just not important to you. I spent hours on your page looking for clues, like it's just not important to you, like you don't care to fix it, you don't care to make it right. All right, I care too much about what others think. Okay, so they're trying to understand why you can care about what other people are saying or what other people are thinking or what other people are doing. All right. I was tripping. So this person feel like they was tripping. They was spazzing out. They could also feel like they was tripping for taking you serious. All right. This is getting harder by the minute. Spirit, why do they feel like they was tripping? All right, you remind me of all the good moments I share with my mom. Now, this person feel like they were tripping to think that you were different, okay? That you was something different, that you was somebody different. All right, I need to get to know you better. They feel like this side of you they don't know. They don't know who this person is. They don't know who you are right now. All right, I'm the one you call when your world is falling apart. I'm afraid to lose you. So this person could feel like they want to run to you when their world is falling apart, but their safe place is not their safe place. I'm still in love with my karmic. Okay, this person could be talking to somebody else, and that person could be their safe space. But you can also be their safe space and they feel like you are karmic. Yeah, we're too different to be together. So when they think about you, they think a lot about how you guys could be together. But then again, they think a lot about how you guys probably don't make sense and it was all in their head. So your person is having a mixed emotions about you, Pisces. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, a Pisces, so another Pisces. I'm hearing Gemini, and an Aquarius, okay? If you're not, don't worry about it. But those are just the signs that I see, okay? So that is what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. You guys reading Aquarius, okay? What was this person's last thought of you? Okay, so you got 2 to 3 people that thought about you or just thinking about you. You can only care about one though, but I feel like for some of you guys, you're crushing on another one, okay? And you can be over an ex or something, but an ex is not over you. Okay, so during this reading, this is a general reading, so just take what you feel resonate, okay? I wish it was you I was having a child with. So maybe your ex is having a child with someone else and they wish that it was you that they were having this child with, okay? This person could have tried to move on, but they cannot find a replacement. So they cannot find somebody that is important to them or as important as you was to them. Yeah, they feel like you with this, I never needed your help. They feel like you were somebody that helped them in a way to see like their flaws or some things about their flaws, some things about themselves or something in that nature. Laying next to you always felt like home to them, okay? I have to feel like this is my choice. So if this is a crush that you guys are asking about, this person is thinking about how they don't want to be rushed or they don't want to feel coached into anything. If this is a crush, I'm just getting that this person is, they like you back. The feelings are definitely mutual, but they move on their own time and at their own pace and no time sooner than that. Now, if this is an ex, this person has moved on, but they are not in a happy situation. They're not with somebody that they feel amount to you. Now, far as the person who you guys do not want no dealings with, I feel like this person is still watching you. Okay, this person can also be like hating on you and like talking about you and stuff like that. I'm here trying to make you look bad. Yeah, but they wish they never did that. Okay. You have multiple people thinking about you. And it could be a Sagittarius, because I was about to say Sagittarius. What would you have done if you was in my situation? So this person chose the safer option, okay? But they keep thinking about you. You guys could have had a favorite song that this person listened to that makes them miss you with this give me time to miss you. All right, why does everything have to be on your time? So yeah, they don't want to feel rushed. If this is a crush, this person does not want to feel rushed. Why do I feel like you're with someone else? So yeah, some of you have an ex that's still like thinking about you and hoping that you're not with someone else, but they already know because they've been watching you. They've been on your page or something like that. Would you believe me if I told you? Would you believe me if I say I'm in love? Something like that, okay? Would you believe me if I told you I love you? Okay, so some of you, this ex or whoever this person is, could not admit that they were in love with you or they love you, and now it's like, I don't feel like they're going to admit it, but this is something that they thought about. This is something that they're thinking about, is that they are still in love with you, okay? So that is what I got for Aquarius. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.